That is the best kind of pepperoni. It's the only kind of pepperoni that should be on pizza, man.
Am I a big sauce guy?
Yeah, you're a sauce guy?
Hey, what's up? I'm Thick Rick from 99.7 The Blitz. Welcome to our first ever Mikey's Late Night Slice presents Blitz versus Slice. It's 5 pizzas, 5 questions, and we are here with Bobaflex this week, and we are at the Dublin Bridge location. I'm here with Bobaflex, and you know, I've had so many people say to me that real rock and roll is not what it used to be. You know, the dirty, gritty, in-your-face, just kick-ass rock and roll. And my response is always the same. You should meet my friends from Bobaflex because it does exist, and you guys are proof of that. So we've got guitarist and singer Sean McCoy. We've got bass player Jimmy Tollin. And if you're not familiar with Bobaflex, you and your brother moved here from that little hometown of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, which is what, about 5,000 people?
Not even close.
Not even 5,000.
I think it's like 2,200, and our hometown, Mason, 15 minutes from there, is 600.
Okay.
So it's small.
And then, Jimmy, you're from Washington.
I am from Washington.
How did you end up in Columbus, Ohio?
I graduated high school and just didn't want to live in Washington anymore, and so I drove to Ohio because I knew some people here and never left.
All right. Well, we're glad.
I'm glad to be here.
Rest is history.
Eating pizza with Rick.
Just a baby boy back then.
Yeah, oh boy.
This Ezzo pepperoni is the best pepperoni on pizza. I don't know about you guys, but I think every pizza should use this kind of pepperoni.
I'm going to use this yellow dip first.
That's good. That's good.
Really
10 out of 10.
That is really good. That right there.
That's what it's all about. I was always wondering what different guys in a band would think. If I asked you, what is the most important instrument in the band? The voice, the bass, the drums, the guitar. I just wonder if everybody would say their own.
Well, with connecting with the audience, I think the voice first.
Okay.
But the most important instrument to me is...
The voice is an instrument.
It is.
Yeah.
But the drums, as far as the actual...
Really?
Yeah, because you can't be a good band without a good drummer. You can be a mediocre guitarist, your drummer's got to rock.
Got to have a timekeeper.
Yeah, they got to be solid.
Sean's right. It's the drums. I wanted to say something different. I was trying to think of a clever way to say something different.
Now, you're very versatile, and you can play bass and guitar. You play bass and guitar in different bands.
Yeah.
Which one of those two is most important to you?
Well, it depends on which band I'm in.
As far as the sound.
Man, I mean, people, you know, I love playing bass. Bass is, you know, bass locks in with the drums a lot, so it really does force people to kind of groove a little bit more than guitar does. Guitar is something people tend to sing along to a little bit more melodic based. The safe answer I'll give you is that they're both important in their own way.
Yeah, sure. I think everything's important.
Yeah.
There was a study done on rock music a few years ago, and the majority of rock music fans said that the main thing that keeps them coming back to rock and roll is the distorted electric guitar.
For sure.
This is good. This is really good. Yeah, I like it a lot. Chicken's good. Honey's good. Bacon's good.
Wow, it's a perfect mix.
Yeah. 10 out of 10.
I'm into this one more than the last one.
You like this one better?
It's a little more eclectic.
It's that hot honey, man. That hot honey's so good.
I like it.
Yeah, that'll work.
Jimmy's a connoisseur of pizza, though.
Yeah,
on the road,
I eat a
Jimmy
lot
would
of
eat
pizza.
pizza and Reese cups only.
I just found out you are a massive baseball fan. Red Sox.
Boston Red Sox, baby.
How'd that happen?
My dad's from Boston. You know, it's a pretty straight line through there, you know, for me to adopt a love of the Boston Red Sox. I watch north of 150 games a year.
That's crazy.
On tour, you know, I'll have the little score bug like on top of my amp so I can go back and check it. I play baseball too. I play amateur baseball. But yeah, that's something I do about twice a week during the season.
Will you guys watch the Super Bowl?
No, I'm not a football guy.
A story real quick. When I went to Marshall University, and Randy Moss was the big star there, and so was Jason Williams in basketball. And Mike Ditka and Brett Favre were rumored to come into town to court Randy Moss, their teams.
Okay.
I was going home at 3 in the morning, didn't see anything. About 2:30 in the morning, and I went to a little Irish bar right by campus, and it was just the bouncer and the bartender. So I walked in and said, "Hey, can I get one beer?" She said, "Sure." She got me a beer, and I looked, and 2 guys walked in. Brett Favre ran through the bar, sprinted, leaped, put his hands on the bar, jumped behind the bar, said, "What are you drinking?" I said, "Whiskey sour." And he made me and him a drink. did this cocktail with Tom Cruise thing.
Right.
I drank it. He walked right out.
That's crazy. That sounds like Brett Favre, though.
Yeah.
That sounds like something he would do. That is not real chicken. You got to be kidding me.
Vegans are kicking ass these days, kicking butt these days, maybe.
They've been at it for a while.
All
Yeah.
right.
They've cracked the code.
Yeah, you know, I'm not really a ranch guy, so I got to dock points for that. 10 out of 10.
That's pretty good.
I didn't know what to expect, and I'm impressed. You guys have always been about playing live. I mean, that is your thing. Just, live Bobaflex in your face. To the point where you were doing over 100 shows a year.
150.
That was like the record, right? 150 shows. That's almost a show every other day. And you've played so many awesome rock clubs all over the country. Outside of Columbus, what is your favorite club to perform in? Oh, you got to think about that.
Yeah, there's so many.
Who are we going to insult by not including them?
Right.
The greater Madison area, Madison, Wisconsin area has a spot.
Madison, Wisconsin.
Madison, Wisconsin is like a unicorn of a place when it comes to rock music. Every band I know, even if they're not from the area, they have like some sort of stronghold in Madison. It's very strange.
Yeah, and then Randy Hawk, JJ always supported us. We were on every station in Wisconsin at one point. And he actually tried, we played Taste of Madison, which was great. He actually tried to ask the mayor to have a Bobaflex day. This is funny that he even asked. So
That's awesome.
We do really well up there. And I would say House of Blues in Orlando, we were on the Seven Dust tour. And it was just the big time. It was packed. It's a 3,500 seater, I believe. It's a bigger House of Blues. And during Turn the Heat Up, we got the crowd moving the cage back and forth, freaking security out. That was big. And just we play an island. We're playing Bratfest this year. And there's an island.
Wait,
Bratfest.
Bratfest.
Biggest one in the world.
Hot dog.
And it's like a county fair meets food.
Yeah, I figured.
And we'll play on an island in Madison. It's actually on a little island. And we played that huge festival with Stone Sour. So just that general area. And the House of Blues sticks out in my mind just because it was the first real big time venue we played.
So everything in Madison and House of Blues in Orlando.
Yeah.
Everywhere else, you're on notice, guys.
Some kick to that one.
Kick, though, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It lets the pizza talk.
Yeah, that's good stuff there.
This might be more up my alley. This might be the best one.
Yeah, I like this a lot.
Spicy guy.
I mean, it's a little bit of heat. It's not bad,
Oh,
though.
it's great.
I love spicy food. I'm not a fan of banana peppers, so, might have to dock points for that.
We'll switch them to jalapenos.
10 out of 10.
If you could share the stage with anybody in any music artist in history, dead or alive, anybody. If you could share the stage with anybody, who would it be?
Between Elvis and Guns N' Roses.
Okay, that's pretty broad.
I'm down.
We did a show once with George Clinton.
Oh,
It was
no
really
kidding.
Super left field. That sticks out to me as a really, really fun show.
Oh, yeah.
What would be the weirdest pairing, like Cab Calloway or something from the 30s would be super fun to do. Elvis would be great. Yeah, Cab Calloway.
All right, I'm going to take one more bite of this before we give this up. This is so good. Spicy ass pepperoni from Mikey's Late Night Slice. That is some good pizza right there.
It feels like Mikey's is one of those places where when you need it most, it's around a corner for you.
It's there for you.
It'll be out on some AstroTurf on High Street.
Right.
You're lost, you're hungry, you don't know what's happening. But you know one thing.
Mikey's is there for you. All right, simple. It's the last great thing you saw on television.
Second season wasn't as good, but I've been watching Landman.
It's the last great thing I saw.
The only thing, if it gets too into other characters' stories too long, let's get some Billy Bob time.
He has been so funny in this last season.
I need him every episode. Now, God damn it, listen. Lay it down.
Well, his wife and daughter are insane, so
completely insane.
They just drive him crazy. But he is so funny.
Nothing to steer, goddamn, then keep on doing it. Move the $20. See if I give a goddamn. Always.
How about you, Jimmy? Red Sox baseball game, right?
Crochet going into the 8th and just absolutely stymieing the Yankees until he had to hand the ball off to Aroldis Chapman in Game 1.
They're really going to
get
get
electric. I got to sit there with my dad and watch that.
A baseball game.
Sorry. You can pronounce my name wrong for that one. And he just shut him down too. That was. We're not going to talk about Game 2 and 3. Beautiful.
Well, I mean, if you're watching 150 games a year, you probably don't have time for TV shows. No.
Or movies or anything.
All right. Well, I guess we'll accept that.
Yeah.
Man, that's some good pizza.
Jimmy and I want to pitch to investors Bobaflex's pizza place concept. When I was a kid, I loved pizza the best.
Yeah.
And French fries.
Okay.
What if you had a place that combined the two called Pizza and Fries? 1, 2, 3, 4. Pizza and fries. Pizza and fries. I never thought they'd be together. What a surprise. So that's our jingle.
You already had that, obviously.
Yeah.
Are you guys into that? We might be able to
Pizza
partner
and
something out
fries.
here.
You get a dish that's one big slice and like steak fries beside it, 2 dips. A dip for the pizza and a dip for the fries. 5-year-old me didn't understand why this combo has not come together. Also, we have a show.
We do have a show.
April 11th, Newport Music
April
Hall.
11th, To Kill the Monsters, direct support. Then Surrender the Ghost.
Broken Habits.
And Stateside Cleaner. That one.
Tickets on sale yet?
Right now.
Yeah.
April
link
11th,
right
Newport,
there.
Bobaflex,
Right down
man. And I think we need to come and have a pregame meal here at Mikey's.
I'm into that.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for watching. This was the first one we've done. Mikey's Late Night Slice presents Blitz versus Slice. 5 pizzas, 5 questions. First one, Bobaflex, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Jimmy, it's been a great time with the Bridge Park Dublin location. And don't forget their February pies, Mikey's Squared, amazing. And the birds, the bees, and the bacon, equally amazing. I'm Thick Rick from 99.7 The Blitz. Until next time.